Josh here with Project Car Media, and in this episode, we're going to continue on getting ready for the track day at Oregon Raceway Park. We're going to be taking the GT350 over to Peak Innovation Motorsports to get some maintenance done, put it up on the lift for the first time, and then when we get back, we're going to test out a possible solution that I found for my seat problem. Back to my channel. Now we're heading over to Peak Innovation Motorsports right now to get some maintenance done on the Shelby. It's never been on a lift before, so we're going to put it up on the lift for the first time and give it an oil change with some nice 550 Motul oil. When we get back from Peak Innovation, after we get the maintenance done on this, we're going to test out a device that I picked up that will be a temporary solution to my race seat problem. As you guys can see when I'm driving here, I don't have much bolster right here just because I'm such a large person. I kind of sit on top of the seat and not in the seat. And I'm hoping that it works. It seems promising. Let's get over to Peak Innovation and get this thing up on a lift. All right, I'm sitting up here in my office here at Peak Innovation Motorsports. I just got word that they're going to pull the car in. So let's run downstairs and check it out. First thing I was going to look at under here was the front lip, and as you can see, it's pretty scraped, but a lot of the rivet or a lot of the bolts are still here, which is pretty good. And you can see this whole under tray here for aerodynamics. It's like I got a little bit of chewed up right there, and everything else though looks really good, as it should be. This car is only 2 years old. So. Now here are those tow hooks that I installed a while back. If you guys watched that video, there's the tow hook, and here is the jacking rail that I installed, which we're currently using. And then here's the other tow hook that I installed that is only held on by one bolt. So I do need to figure something out to fix that, but it should work for the time being when I strap it to the U-Haul trailer. All right, we have just made it back to the garage from Peak Innovation Motorsports, and the car is all set up with a new oil change, and I had them actually adjust the e-brake because it was loose as well. So the car is pretty much dialed in. There was a couple other things I wanted to do, but we just didn't have the time to do it, and do those at some other time. But really the main thing is I wanted an oil change done because the last 2 track days, I went with 1 oil change, and I don't like to do that. So fresh oil change, Motul 550 is what I'm using, and we tightened the e-brake. Again, you saw I was up on the lift, did a little inspection underneath. Everything's looking good. So the car is pretty much ready for the autocross and the track day. Now, as far as me being ready, unfortunately, I don't have a race seat, but I do have this other solution that I found, that now that we're back, I want to show you guys what it is. Let me show you what I got. Now, this is the Bolster Boost. Now, this is the solution I found online. It started out as a Kickstarter, and I think it's in like full production now, but basically it's about 150 bucks after shipping. And what it comes with is these 2 pads that are tied with these strings, and they basically go, under your legs or around your torso to give you more bolster. Exactly what it means, a bolster boost. Then they also give you this cool manual to tell you how to fit it. I got a nice little note from the owner, as well as some alcohol swabs. And then this is to basically wrap around the top of your headrest so that these can kind of hang. So when you get in, you don't have to hold them as you get into the car. Now, I found these a little while back, and I even talked to the owner a little bit over email, and he was a very nice guy. Pretty nice, yeah, nice bottom. It sticks to pretty much any seat. You have a nice pad right here for your legs or your torso, and then on the top here it says Bolster Boost. So pretty cool. I think it's going to work out really well. Preliminary test where I was just sitting in the car with these. They are definitely really tight, and they're definitely not the most comfortable thing in the world under my legs, because that's where I need them, is under my legs, I think. Unfortunately, I don't have time to go drive around and test these out on my local roads. So what we'll do is I'm going to get in the car with these, put the seat in the position that I will be racing in with my helmet, and then we'll put these under my legs and we'll see what it looks like, and I'll talk about it a little bit over there. Okay, and this is basically what it's going to look like. You have your straps on the left side here. They come underneath my legs right here on my hips, and they stick to the seat really well. As you can see, this is kind of a weird driving position. I'm really leaned back, and I have my seat scooted up a lot. That's just to be able to fit my helmet in here. So it's not like the most ideal driving position. A normal sized person would be able to sit straight up and have a perfect driving position. So unfortunately, being a large person, I'm at a disadvantage for that. So I have to make do with what I have. And so I basically have to lean the seat back a little bit, scoot up the bottom, and then lift the bottom of the seat to meet my thighs. It's a little bit better of a position. Now I still have, a decent amount of angle here. I'd like to have more of like a 90 with these arms, because it would really help. But unfortunately, that's just the way it is. I can't really scoot my seat up anymore, or else my knee will hit on the right side here. But my big problem is that I'm sitting, like I sit on top of the seat, but here on the side, I'm kind of in the bolster a little bit. And so, I don't think it's my back that has a problem when I go around corners. I think it's my legs kind of flopping around, and that doesn't help very well. But I don't know. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try driving a session with it on my legs, and then I'm gonna try a session with it on my torso, and see what happens. I do find that when I'm taking corners really hard, I'm holding onto the steering wheel to kind of hold me in place. So that could mean that, that I need to add more bolstering here on my torso. So again, I'm going to try both ways when I go on the track. This is basically what it's going to look like, and we'll see how it does. All right, that's going to do it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I'm super excited to get to the track day. It's coming up here next week. Yeah, so I'm excited to see if my new ramps work with the U-Haul trailer. I'm excited to see if the Bolster Boost works on the track. And I forgot to mention, I'll leave a link in the description below for the Bolster Boost if you guys want to check it out for yourself. And I think it will really help. I think if I was a more normal sized person, it would help more, but I think it will still help for my application or for my size. In the next video, you guys will see me at the track racing at Oregon Raceway Park with my club, Northwest Autosports Association. So I'm really excited to try that out. One other thing I wanted to mention was that I hit 500 subscribers. So I want to thank everybody so much for subscribing and getting me halfway to that 1,000 subscriber mark. That's basically my next milestone, is hitting 1,000 subscribers. So I really appreciate everybody watching and subscribing. I'm really glad that my videos bring some kind of joy or entertainment or escape from normal everyday life. Really grateful for everybody that watches, and especially the people that comment. That definitely means that they, watch the video all the way through and they enjoyed it and so much that they asked a question. So if you have any questions or comments about the GT350 or getting ready for the track day over the last couple videos, definitely leave a comment below. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe. We will see you guys out at Oregon Raceway Park on the next video. Thanks for watching.